Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're a subscriber, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Today, this is something I have been looking forward to do. I don't know if you guys have, but I want to pen test the new Tomoe River paper. One video I watched said it's like the Stalogy paper, Stalogy. So I have a Stalogy page right here, and then I have Kenbor paper right here. I don't know if you've ever heard of Kenbor. You can get it off of AliExpress. I love the Kenbor paper, and a lot cheaper than the Tomoe River. Well, it's a type of Tomoe River, just not like the Hobonichi. It's quite close. So let me open her up. I'm so excited for this. So I have, Chula is playing with her toy. If y'all hear some chewing noises, that's her. So I don't usually use the notes pages back here. So we'll just use it as we'll do this one so it doesn't show. I have like 30 minutes to do this. I'm on my lunch break because I have messed this area up, so I'll have time to clean it as well. Okay, so let me mark up here. That already writes so smooth. I am writing with the pen that came with the Hobonichis this year. It is a type of the Uni Jetstream, I do believe. I think this is 0.5. I have them in 0.38. I have this one. And then I have another one somewhere. I thought I got it out. Yes. This is just like this one, but this is the 0.38, and I'm pretty sure this is 0.5. I'm not sure. So I wrote all of these with this pen, and we all know that's not going to smear. Okay, so what I'm going to write with next, I'm trying to pick pens that I know everyone has. So I'm going to try the Energel Clina. This is that is not the Clina I use. Hold on 2 seconds. Okay, this is a Clina. I get the 0.38. So we will try. I have to turn my page sideways. I'm so sorry. But we are going to write Energel Clina. And then automatically, no smear. That's usually why a lot of people pick the Clina, is because there's automatically no smearing. So we will do it on the Stalogy paper. And then the Kenbor paper. All right, we all know the Clina is awesome on all Tomoe River paper. I'm thinking this paper feels more like the Kenbor paper, honestly. And then, okay, I'm going to do more pen-like and then save like the fountain pens, because I know a lot of people don't use fountain pens, so we'll save that more towards the end. I wanted to try the Friction brand. I have this is the Friction, I think it's called the Ball Knock series, Friction Ball 05. This is the Friction Synergy 05. And then this is the Friction Erasable, just the erasable pens. I think these are like maybe size 1, maybe. So we'll try those right quick. So we have Friction ball. Tiny bit of smear. No smear on the Stylogy. Ooh, yeah. That's a smear on the Kimbor. All right, Friction Synergy. This is more of a needle tip. That's a smear. Tiny smear on Stylogy. No smear on the Kimbor. And then just the regular friction ball. Yep, that's a smear. Tiny smear. I misspelled it. Yep, smear. So the best one really is the Friction Synergy. But I really don't write with that one that much. But within like 5 seconds, all of these should not be smearing the frictions. Oh, I had one more friction. The 07. Little smear on that one. Okay. Then I have a Pilot Juice. Tiny smear. Tiny smear. Tiny, tiny smear on those. But like I said, after about 5 seconds, there should be no smear. Alrighty, next I have a Sarasa Clip and a Sarasa Dry. Tiny smear. I have a feeling this one's gonna smear. Yeah. All right, Stylogy. No smear at all. Kimbor. So this one's probably gonna be worse. Yeah. Okay. Then we have the infamous uni ball. I think my husband took this to work. This is the 07. This is the Kenbor. I kind of got out of order, sorry. No smear. Little smear. Stylogy. No smear at all. Alrighty. Now, I heard someone say something about using Sharpies, the Sharpie pens, because you can't use them on the other Hobonichi paper. So I wanted to try the Sharpie Gel 7, and then I have a Sharpie Roller 05. Yeah, smears right after. That one didn't have that much of a smear. That's awesome. All right, so Stylogy paper. No smear. No smear. That was Stylogy. Now Kenbor. Smear. Little smear. So the Sharpies are best on the Stylogy paper. Okay, next I have a Uniball Signo, and I have a 0.28. No smear at all. Stylogy paper. No smear. Kenbor. No, well, no smear on the Kenbor. Next, I have a Pilot High-Tech Coletto. No smear. Stylogy. No smear. Kenbor. No smear. Next, I have the Tool brand. Oh, I have another one. All right, this is the Tool Felt Tip, the fine liner. And then this is Tool, I'm not sure if this is a roller ball. I think it's more gel. We'll try the felt tip or the fine liner. Or it is felt tip. This is the Kenbor paper. It smears. Smear on the Hobonichi. Stylogy. Tiny bit of smear. The Tool, I'm not sure, roller ball maybe, gel. Tiny smear, tiny, tiny. Stylogy. No smear. I love writing with this on my Stylogy. Kinbor smear. Alrighty, I have a Jelly Roll. This is 08, the clicker, but this is also archive ink. All Jelly Rolls need time to dry, so I'm going to write it up here on the Hobonichi Jelly Roll 08. This is the Kinbor. And the Stylogy. We're going to let this dry because we all know they need to dry on all paper. And I'll show you that you can highlight over it in a second after it dries. Okay, next I have our markers. As in, I have a zebra brush tip, the Fudanesque. This is the hard tip, and I have a micron. So we will start with the Hobonichi. We'll go under the Jelly Roll. We all know it smears. We just got to test it out. And then this is the zebra one. Bad smear. Oh my God. I didn't know it was that bad. And then we have a micron. This is the 01. No smear. All right, next I have a Lamy rollerball. Hobonichi paper first. It's a Lamy Safari, no smear. Stylogy. Oh my gosh, I didn't do the other ones. Back it up. Back it up. Okay. I did the Tombow first. I'm so sorry. All right, so Tombow. Tiny smear. Zebra. Gosh, dog, I did not know it smeared that bad. And then your micron. Tiny smear on the Stylogy. Okay. On the Kinbor, we have the Tombow. Zebra. I'm about to go wash my hands. And then our micron. I'm not sure if, I don't think that's a smear. Maybe a little bit. But that zebra kind of messed us up. All right, let me see if this jelly is, yes, it is dry. All right, so next, I have like 15 minutes left. All right, I have my fountain pens. They all have different ink. Okay, this one is a Preppy pen. It does have a type of Pilot ink. So on the Hobonichi, we're going to do Preppy. Smear. We all know these are going to smear. Let's see. On the Stylogy paper, Preppy. Kinbor. My Pilot, the Moon Man, this is the Pilot dupe. It has another type of Pilot ink. So we'll write Pilot. Well, maybe. Let's try that again. That didn't smear as bad on this paper. Stylogy. I don't know why it's doing that. Y'all, this is not a good representation of this pen. I know it writes better than that. Unless I'm out of ink. Okay. No smear on the Stylogy. On the Kimbor, tiny bit of a smear. That is Pilot ink. And then this ink is the Diamond. Let me get it primed right quick. Y'all, I'm having trouble with my fountain pens today. Diamond, I have a gray in there. It's called Earl Grey. So tiny smear. Stylogy. What did I write? Diamond. No smear. Kimbor paper. I have a feeling it's going to smear. Yeah, tiny bit. Okay. Then I have a Zebra fountain pen. These are like the disposable ones. Bad smear. Oof. Stylogy. And the Kimbor. Bad. Okay. And then this fountain pen is the Gino. The Gino. I don't know if it has it written on here. But I have, let me grab the box. Oh, shoot. All right, Gino fountain pen ink and the matching fountain pen. And I got this off of Temu, guys. Temu. Okay, the pen came from Amazon. The ink came from Temu. So, we're going to write Gino. Smear. Okay, I want to write this again. And then let it dry. Okay, so now I have highlighters. Oh, I forgot to do my, this is the Kaweco, and it has Kaweco ink in it. Let's see. It's a gray. Smear. Stylogy. Smear. Kimbor. Smear, of course. Okay, so now I want to show y'all which pens you can highlight over. Okay, we're going to start with a Tombow. See, I have just a few minutes. All right, we all know, let's see. Anywho, well, let's just start up here. The Clina, you can highlight over. Frictions, you can. Pilot Juice, I don't think you can. Well, it's a tiny smear. The Sarasas, the Uniball, the Sharpie, Unisigno, the High Tech, and the Tool. Those look all pretty good after you have let them dry. This Jelly Roll, I don't know if it should have dried a little more. Maybe. Your microns. Oh, I forgot to do the Lamy, but you can highlight over that. I don't recommend highlighting over your fountain pens because they get ink everywhere. But this Gino, I had been highlighting over. See, isn't that awesome? You let it dry and you can highlight over the Gino fountain pen ink. So I do know they make little cartridges, so I'm thinking about getting some. All right, this is the Stylogy paper. You can highlight all over those. That's smeared. You're supposed to be able to highlight over that Jelly Roll because it is archivable ink. I think once you let some dry fully, you can. This is the Kimbor paper. I've never really highlighted it in the Kimbor, I don't think. Yeah, I wouldn't highlight over the Tool or the High Tech in Kimbor paper. Let's try this Jelly Roll. Ooh, no. Okay. And then we can look and see none of these are really coming through. And then we have our mild liners. So basically whatever you can highlight with a Tombow, you can highlight with a mild liner. I really like the Gino. It's the Stylogy paper. And check on the back. Those have some ghosting on the Stylogy paper, the mild liners where I started. And then I found these dot markers at, is it Michael's? The Artist Loft. I have fallen in love with these. They're not, I don't have anything to compare it to because I don't have the Zig dots, but I always hear that those are juicy and they like come through and they take forever to dry, but that doesn't go through. That's on the Hobonichi. On the Stylogy. And the Kimbor. And then I have some friction highlighters. I'm not sure how I'm going to test. I did. Well, basically, if you can highlight over it with the other two, you'll be able to highlight it with the friction. But those are a little juicier. Take a little while. They're all a little juicy. You gotta take a little while to dry. But I think the friction ones are a little bit juicier. But my overall wins are the Klennas. Basically, these are my favorites. The Klenna, the Hobonichi, the Uniball. What else do I like writing with? Like, basically, these are my go-tos. Bottom line. Then it's the frictions. This is the Uniball also. You can just get it in a different form. And let's see. I've really enjoyed this right here. The Gino, for sure. It writes, this pen writes so smooth, and the ink just even smoother to me. I really enjoy writing with my tool pen. It writes really smooth. It's just having to let it dry. But I do use the Urban, if you can tell, Urban blotters, and that helps the process. So if you just let the Gino dry, you're good. And then just highlight over it is even better. I'm gonna see if they make like some pens. I want to purchase some of those as well. But overall, Klenna, Uniball, Unisigno, any of those are really awesome. And then any like ballpoint pens are amazing. I forgot to show more of the Lamy, but the Lamy is good. It just rolls so smooth. Well, that kind of smeared on the Kimbor. But it did not on the Stylogy. So it's just whatever your favorite pen is. Most of them have to dry. Bottom line, except the Hobonichi pens, the Uniball, the Rollerball. So, thank y'all for sticking around. If y'all have any questions, comment down below. I don't mind answering questions. I got this bag from Dollar Tree. But I don't mind answering questions. I love communicating with you guys. Just hit me up. I have an Instagram. I communicate more over there, really. Y'all just hit me up. You can send me a message. And we can discuss pens and planners. I love discussing pens and planners. You can ask my husband, because I talked to him about it, and he just doesn't care. He just likes a blue pen. But all right, thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, please hit subscribe. Subscribers, thank you for sticking around. I know I've been a little absent here lately, but I'm trying to come back and show you more videos. I'm really excited to start with this planner, but I won't start until January. But hey, I'll see you around. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. Alrighty, I am back. My husband's home, my daughter's home. My dog goes crazy because she loves them and she's very hyper. So you may hear my husband coming in and out. You may hear my daughter. You may hear my dog. Real life. But I am back because I feel like a lot of my pens really didn't get their time to shine. So I have a 5 seconds and I have a 15 seconds. You may fast forward this if you want to. If you're just here to see, not hear me, that's fine. You are welcome to do that. There is a fast mode that you can change it to. But I wanted to start with my tool pens. I am really in love with these. So I'm not sure the difference. I know, well, this is blue and this is black ink. So this is a 0.7. This doesn't really say. So I'm gonna write with both of them, but we're gonna wait 5 seconds. So the blue one's a little juicier, I think. All right, and then I added a few. So we know that Glenna is good, so we'll just go ahead and do that one. So she's good. The Hobonichi pen, we know she's good, but this is a uni ball. She's good. Let's see what else. Here's the Uniball Signo RTI. Not sure what that means. RT1, RTI. We'll say Signo. Chula's whining because she wants to go outside with my husband, but he's changing his oil, so she cannot. All right, let's see. And then I have this one, another Uniball Signo. This is the Micro 207. Good, good, good. And then I have, where is it? This one right here. This is also an Energel. I can't get it. Okay. Pentel Energel 07. Doesn't really have like a type. So we'll just write Energel 07. Give that a minute. Oh, 5 seconds. All right, the Pilot Juice. Good, good, good. Alrighty, I didn't do the U brands last time, so let's try her. I know this one's gonna need a second to dry. I smeared just a little. So the ones that smearing, we can do that on the 10 seconds. So we'll set those right here. Then I have the Sarasa clip in the 0.5. That's good. I didn't get out my Sarasa dry. Hold on one second. Let's see. Let's dig through my bag right quick. That's a clip. Here she is. Okay. I have many of these. I just like certain ones better. All right, so this is the Sarasa Dry 0.7. Good, good. Okay, So what I did, I think the Sharpie gels did not have their time to shine last time. They smeared just a little bit, but I think if you give it just a little bit, it will dry. So we're going to do Sharpie gel. So let's give that a second. See, I don't think that didn't smear at all. So that is so awesome. Then I'll do the Sharpie roller also. See, none of these are smearing after 5 seconds, other than the Tool, the U brands. Those two are the only ones that have smeared after 5 seconds. So let's see. I have the friction. So nice, so nice. And I was going to try the Tool felt tip fine liner. See, everything is writing beautifully after 5 seconds. I mean, not smearing. Okay, so I wanted to try my some of my fountain pens again and see what happens after 5 seconds. Let me move some of this stuff so I can scooch. All right, so this is the Zebra disposable fountain pen. Let's give this 5 seconds. Okay, that one still smears, so we'll set this one to the side. Let me get my Preppy pen. Here it is. This is the Preppy pen. This is a certain kind of Pilot ink. Yeah, she still smears. Okay, and then let me try my Moon Man again. This is a Pilot ink. Good, good. I'm still smearing the Preppy ink. So let's put that over there. What else really smeared really bad? I'm not doing the Tombow or the Zebra markers. These up here. If you watched the first part, those smeared really bad. So I'm not going to do that. We just have to let those dry. Oh, let me get my Kaweco pen. This has Kaweco ink. It's gray. How do you pronounce it? Kaweco? I don't know. I say Kaweco, but I'm really country, so I'm not sure. That did better. It still smeared a tiny bit. And then my Gino, y'all, I'm so in love with this pen. Taylor Plans had done a video on it, filling it up, so you can watch her channel how to fill these up. But I've had this in my shopping cart on Amazon for the longest time. But I've been helping my mom like set up her internet help her set up her TV and everything. So she surprised me with this pen, and I already had this ink, the Gino ink. I had already had it, so I was like, let me just fill it up so that doesn't smear. And then the diamond, this is the Earl Grey in my TWSBI Eco. So we'll write diamond again, if it'll write. And then I have another fountain pen with diamond in it. It's another Gino. This is Gino also. I get all mine off of Amazon. They are cheaper on like AliExpress or Temu, but they're only like a few dollars more on Amazon. So I'd rather get them in 2 days and rather than have to wait 2 weeks. So this is I think it's the Writer's Blood in diamond. It writes so smooth. I love these Gino pens. But this is a thicker kind of pen, so you don't really want to write like journaling with it. I usually write just like my Bible verses with it. But beautiful, beautiful. All right. So now we need to try these in the 15 seconds to see if the 15 seconds will help. So let me make sure I got this in frame. I do. Okay, we'll start with the tool. Just this one. This one, the other one did fine. Yeah. So that one just needed like 10 more seconds to dry. All right, let's try the U brands. That one still smears, so I don't think I'll be using the U brands on my Hobonichi. That's just good for like regular paper. All right, and then zebra. I have a feeling this one's gonna be the same, but let's see. Oh, that's not too bad, guys. I don't think it smeared at all. Yay. All right, let's try our preppy pen. Okay, that worked. Let's try our Kaweco. Awesome, y'all. They just needed time. So about 15 seconds. I think the U brands could use about 30. But y'all, those did so good. Okay, so I got a Tombow highlighter and a mild liner. Let's see what we can highlight over. I'm pretty sure we can highlight on most of these. Even that U brands looks good. Don't do the prepping. Okay. Let's see. U brands. The zebra and the preppy look kind of bad. Let's try the mild liner. Yeah, don't do the preppy. Everything looks good, other than don't do the preppy for sure. All right, guys, I just wanted to come back and let they have a time to shine. But I really like writing with the tool. I know I've said this before earlier. Which one? The Kalina, my Gino. I journal a lot. Well, mainly like my Bible verses. I like writing with these. For sure. Sometimes writing, these are fine. This one's a little heavy, but for sure Bible verses. Journaling, mainly these two. And let's see. I've been using, I told you about these dot markers. I've been using these a lot lately. And that's about it. I love all these pens, but these are my A1 from day one. Just kidding. I just got these two, but I've had this one for a while. But anywho, thank you guys again. I know this was a continuation, but thank you for my subscribers for sticking around, sticking with me. If you're new, thank you for watching. I hope you stick around and subscribe and like my videos. Like I said before, if you have any questions, just ask me. I have an Instagram. Y'all come follow me over there. Ask me questions. I like doing reels over there. But all right. Thank you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.